Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your forecast for the week ahead. There won't be an extended on this one, but it should be the last one. I was promised today. So if in fact that website is functional today, according to what the senior management told me of the web design company, then you should have all of your Zodiacs by tonight. Crossing my fingers. I'll tell you, it's been one rough month trying to get things sorted between health, hurricanes, and websites. So everything will be automated. Members from the old site will be added to the new. Hopefully all you'll be asked for is just create your new password. So let's get on with the reading and say a little prayer for me, guys, because I'll tell you, it's been rough. I'm still battling this dang cold. It's been a month. And yeah, it's been great. Let's get on with your reading. What is great, and yeah, that was sarcasm, but what is great, and this is not sarcasm, have been the energies of overcoming, persevering, accomplishing. Even though it's some of you, it's drained you in some areas, there's been big accomplishments in others, almost like the sacrifice was worth the gain. But this is all going to balance. This is all coming to balance. I was pulling a few cards. I pulled for Facebook. You might want to check the Facebook page for the week ahead message. And it's looking good. So let's, I looked at these cards, looked up the numbers of the divine guidance. And this one was of gratitude. And this one, what was this one? You see, that has literally gone to my head. I mean, gone out of my head. Speak your truth. That was it. And it's almost like this pod of what was up in your mind is now descending into those vocal cords, opening up. And this is your throat chakra. So we're seeing gratitude and speaking your truth. So it may be a matter of opening your mouth to say thank you. It may be a matter of opening your mouth to express something that brings gratitude. Speaking your truth. And I decided to pull that first, show you that first, because what came up here was the bodacious Zodiac and Epona's wild daughter. This is the Sphinx. This is about uncovering riddles, unraveling truths. So it may have very much to do with speaking your truth. This bodacious Zodiac is a meddler. It could be a meddler in your life, but it is something that you have to unravel. So this is what you've taken on in energy, is to unravel whatever confusion, blockage, problem, annoyance, disturbance. It is helping you to come to, and it isn't just about speaking your truth, it's about understanding something. Bodacious Zodiac here is sometimes about self-sabotage. So this could be inner, talking to yourself, saying, wait a minute, is this a pattern of mine? What is it I need to learn from this? So as not to self-sabotage. A lot of the energies that came in over the last few weeks have been about help from the universe, and we have been sabotaging ourselves either by negative thinking, negative reactions, and some of us just not acting at all on intuition. The intuition is there and it's sharp, but some of us have been drained. Some of us are ready to go gung-ho into the midst and not sure if we've got the right tools. This is not a time to second guess yourself. You have the right tools. You're on the right path. Your goals are on target. No second guessing. So anything that is trying to step in the way, speak your truth and move on. That's the message for the week ahead. Similar to the one in Facebook, with a little more detail. Let's cut the cards and get on with the tarot portion of the reading. You're walking away from something. No more of this nonsense that's been holding you back or blocking you. You're wanting to move forward. For some of you, you're walking away from a person. Others, you're walking away from a situation. The crowning energy is justice. You know you're doing the right thing. You could be walking away from certain energy saying, no, I am not going to react the way I normally do. I'm just going to walk away from a behavior. Simply walking away from a behavior to find balance. It isn't worth it. Changing the way you look at things. This can also be, and usually is, about a flow of money coming in, a balance, stability, where it comes to partnership and equal give and take. We have the Hangman. You've been in pause forcibly until you see things from a different way. That's what Spirit ordained. Energies are down low, perhaps, or you are putting your energies into something you think is more feasible. This is also defensive energy. You could be protecting something, someone, family, a secret. The Star. Wow. Okay. So we've got 3 major arcanas on the board already. The Star is about healing, forgiveness, hopes, dreams, wishes, walking through portals, walking on your path, your destiny, creative messages. So you could be brainstorming with others. You could have more than one suitor, or you could be receiving messages from a loved one that are passionate. And we have abundant love. This is a beginning, a new beginning. Whether it's with a same partner or an old partner or a new partner, this is a brand new beginning that brings a lot of love. The heart of the reading is, well, getting down to business, focusing on your goals. This looks back on this. Unraveling the riddles. Head over heart decisions. Very business-minded this week. It's like hitting that ground running. Maybe because it's the end of October, 1st of November, getting prepared for winter. Some of you could be dealing with a court system, a professional person that gives you professional advice. So there's no emotion involved. It's just facts. Could be job-related, just facts you're dealing with, and that's all you want to deal with this week. This is where your focus is, which is very good. Ace of Fire. Wow. Okay. Passionate new beginning. So while you're focused on facts, this is going on around you. Love is growing. Passion is growing. Understanding is growing. You may have to do some of you may be public speakers, have something to do with the public, perhaps like even if you're a teacher, dealing with more than one person, a classroom, an assembly, giving out your seeds of wisdom. Queen of Water is also about being a healer, being psychically connected, spiritually connected with another. So even though you're focused on business, work, in the upper realms of your mind, she rests. This does not necessarily have to be, feminine energy or masculine. It's not gender specific. Two of Earth is about balancing, multitasking. You're busy this week, but you're balancing everything out. And the Queen of Fire, you come out of this week looking really hot. You come out of this week accomplishing much. Goals succeed. Everything becomes accessible to you this week. Whatever you started with, and you're focused, and this to me looks like a calm energy. There's justice, balance, perspective, protection, healing, accomplishments, love, passion, and getting those goals accomplished. I hope this is true for me, guys. I wanted those goals accomplished last week. It was so frustrating. But we'll see what happens today when the webmasters call me. All I want to hear from them is that your website is complete, working. Go for it. Yay. That would be nice to start my Monday off. To start the week off with. The rest of it will be just icing on the cake, because I can start loading the videos that I've prepared for you. All the Zodiacs. So let's start with some clarifying cards. Queen of Cups again. Never far from your mind is this spiritual connection. This really is making me feel like you have a tremendous amount of spiritual help this week. Spiritual rewards, spiritual connection, healing. This layout, guys, just looks so nicely balanced. We have judgment. So for all of you, any of you going to court, there's going to be a judgment in your favor. There's scales of justice coming to balance. This could be someone from your past returning, either for closure, to put things to rest between the two of you, or to come to an understanding. There will be a judgment call on your part. It'll be a good judgment. I get the feeling of compassion. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Be compassionate. Why get in the way of your legacy? This bodacious Bodak, may be a meddler and maybe about self-sabotage, but you are unraveling these secrets within yourself. And you're not going to let it get in the way of your future, your legacy. This is about long-term commitment to this. This could be retirement. What you've started now in balancing it brings you this, knowing that your future is secure. The Hangman and Justice again. You've been put in pause so that justice can come to light. Something you didn't see before or notice before, or something happens that justified, redemption. Nine of Fire, brand new start. Justice played its part. You now can go forward with a clean slate. New beginnings. And this is clarifying this. Whatever it is that you were protecting. Yeah. Well done. Well done. That brings it to the 10, which is the end of the delays, the end of your waiting period. 10 of Cups. This brings stability to the home, emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, contentment within the home. And this, my friends, is clarifying this Star card. So if some of you are a public figure, it's showing the rejuvenation of home, the security of home. For some of you, it's about a healing within the home, or a pathway opening towards that end. We're going to clarify the 8 with the 2 of Cups. So this is passionate messages between 2 people. Somebody flirting, long distance. 8 of Pentacles, hard at work, love of self, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. This is also about working towards your legacy, because you're at the 8 now. 10 is completion, which is up here in your crowning energy, working towards that. You're working towards that. And it does show here in that first layout that you're focusing on accomplishments this week. Mostly on work, not so much love. But there is this love that's starting to burgeon through this work on self, through this work and focusing on your goals work-wise. Make sure you get your rest, because love is coming in. Love is growing here. And whatever these decisions are this week, business-wise, you're moving fast towards your goals. It's like what all these energies have brought you to. I know he's wearing a mask, but he's logical, without emotion, making these decisions, moving very quickly towards a goal. This could also be long distance travel. Queen of Swords. No nonsense this week. Definitely no nonsense. And if there is communication between you and a loved one, it's very clear communication. Non-emotional. You don't need to be emotional. You're already passionate about each other. But it's very clear communication. So we now have the King and the Queen of Swords on the board. The emotional part of you has withdrawn, focusing on your work this week. The emotional part of you withdrew because you felt left out in the cold. Probably decided, hey, I don't have time to feel that way. I need to work on me, work on work. Could be you that, because you're focused on work, someone feels left out in the cold because of it. But whether or not they feel left out in the cold, they won't be left out in the cold. It shows this connection with them. You're connected spiritually, psychically. If anything, you're probably comforting them unknowingly when you sleep. 2 of Earth, multitasking. And we have the Tower. This could have already happened. Could be because this person felt left out in the cold. Could be because you felt left out in the cold and just decided to, I can't get emotional right now. I have to work on me. I have to work on work. I have to work on business. I have to multitask. I have to balance. And there's your accomplishments. The Queen of Fire. This total transformation. So, all this busy work on yourself, on your business, on your career, in spite of this Tower moment that shook up your world, shook up your life, there was a transformation, a death to an old self. And what came as a result was prosperity, abundance, going after what you want and getting it, accomplishments. And you also have divine feminine's help. So let's ask whispers of love. This was all about business. I got no business pulling out love, right? We're busy. It's the work week. It's Monday. This is about the week ahead, and it looks like it's going to be busy. And happy Halloween to all the trick-or-treaters out there in heart and spirit. What whisper do we have of love for the collective on the week ahead? Here comes a sneeze. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. And this card says, back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. So it could be you got so involved with work this week. You got so involved with your future this week, or working on networking regarding your, because it does show networking. Reevaluate your desires. I think the two of you, the King and Queen of Swords, are doing just that. Reevaluating their future together. How is this going to work? So what is the final outcome and advice for those listening to this reading for their week ahead? What is the advice and final outcome for those listening to this reading for their week ahead? Goodness sakes. Love yourself first. That's what you're doing this week. And let your friends help you. So you guys are going to be busy this week. Healing family issues. We did have this healing card with the family home. Really focusing on your family life, it looks like. Putting the important things first. Oh my goodness, could this start? These cards just want to fly right off the desk. Free yourself. Absolutely. Speaking your truth this week. Unraveling mysteries and riddles about yourself. Not allowing for a change to self-sabotage. Free yourself from that self-sabotage. You're moving forward this week. Congratulations. I hope that helped. Maybe I'll, well, yeah, if you start seeing Zodiac signs being published tonight and showing up all over the place, website is up and running. And you can check your extended readings. The cost of an extended reading gives you access to all of the extended readings for $10 for a month. And all of the all the Zodiacs and all of the afternoon delights. So hope you join us over there. Check the Facebook too. Personal readings are on special and wide open. Give us a shout. God bless you all. Thanks for your patience, your love, your support. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.